Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
And I'm Karina.
Guys, you know how I'm feeling today?
I never know.
How are you feeling today?
Oh.
This is mysterious.
I'm feeling like a rhinoceros. A rhinoceros.
A rhinoceros?
I'm a rhinoceros.
I'm not following.
Rhinoceros?
Okay, I'm a little confused. I'm gonna let you cook though.
I'm feeling like a melting rhinoceros.
Do you ever feel
Do you ever
plastic
feel
bag
like a rhinoceros?
floating through the wind?
I'm sorry, y'all. I started getting a little surreal on you.
Yeah, you did. You
I
didn't
did.
warn us.
That was too surreal for me. I couldn't handle it.
I'm sorry. You gotta go to the other wing, the too real wing of the museum.
Surreal wing and the two real.
Too real. There's two wings at the Met.
Take your
Surreal and
pick.
too real. So that got me thinking. Y'all remember the stock photo challenge where we found weird stock photos and then we tried to describe it to each other?
I remember.
Yeah. Enjoyed our meal concept.
Yeah.
Mm.
What if we did that but with surreal art?
Whoa, the weirdest art of them all.
And this idea comes from me.
Julia.
So I'm hosting. I found the art and I have some to challenge y'all.
And you're going to
Us.
describe it.
Yes, I sure am. I picked some specifically for y'all because I want to see them drawn in your style.
Ooh, okay.
Getting an increasing weirdness as we go.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
So mine's just sort of a base level weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Normal weird.
A normal weird.
Are you ready to draw a normal weird?
Yes.
All right. Nathan,
Yes.
your art
Yes.
is of a broad-shouldered person.
You just start going? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll
This
just...
person has broad shoulders,
Broad shoulders.
but their head is that of a baby.
Baby.
Baby's head.
Baby's
A baby's head?
broad
Big
shoul-
shoulders, baby's head.
Yeah.
Yep. Holding.
Makes the girls go.
Rats along his back.
Yeah. And this
Boots
person
with
is
the
holding something. Just as you plan this out, Nathan.
Okay.
This person
yeah.
is going to be
Baby's-
holding something.
A baby's head, broad shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I want you to know that whenever I think of the Bruno song, my brain thinks ass along his back first.
He's got ass along his
You know, like, damn, all the way up.
The crack goes all the way up.
When he lays down, it's so squishy.
Squishy.
Well, because
Because
he
of all
lays
the
on
ass.
his back. It's all ass.
It's all ass.
What is he holding? Or
He's
this
holding.
baby? Yeah.
He's holding a baby.
Okay.
Oh.
Does the baby
no.
have a different kind of head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a man's head?
It's a man's head.
So the-
well, I don't know the gender of this person, so
Okay.
it's a person's head.
An adult
person's-
person's
an adult-
head.
Yes. adult
a
person's
grown
head.
person.
An adult person. Okay. Are they wearing clothes? This person?
The broad-shouldered person is wearing sleeves that look like a flower.
Sleeves that look like
It's like a short sleeve. It's like a cap sleeve shirt.
Oh, he doesn't know fashion.
cap sleeve.
It's like short. It's like a half sleeve.
Even shorter than a short sleeve.
Yeah.
Like a,
Short.
that.
Yeah, a little. It like covers the shoulders, but that's about it. Yeah, there you go. And then the sides are like flowers.
The sides are like.
It's like it looks like a rose.
Looks like a row. I'm so confused.
You're saying that the sleeves are like a rose in that the arms are coming out of like where the center of the rose is?
Well, it's like if you were to take the design, if you were to look at the top of a rose,
It puts
right,
you
and
in
you see that
mind
swirl,
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Rose.
swirl.
and then you slap that on the side of a shoulder
The
to be the
swirl?
size of the shoulder. Yeah,
Oh, so the rose is facing us, the viewer,
yeah. The rose is facing like outward.
and the arm is coming out from behind it.
Like a rose pauldron?
No,
It's just a rose. It's surreal art.
It's a
Jacob.
short sleeve. Picture like a short sleeve that is a ruffle. but it's in a twirl ruffle. So it's like this. I'm miming to the team.
So it spirals around the shoulder like that?
Where does the arm come out of the rose?
The painting's pretty flat, so there's no like
It doesn't
depth
matter.
here.
None of this matters. I'm just gonna Google rose later and
Didn't do it that way.
do it that way.
Well, you'll see the art at the end of your drawing.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
A quick question.
Yeah.
Do we get to know the titles?
I can certainly look up this title.
Okay.
I wrote down the artist. If you would like to know the artist, I can tell you this. Maybe that will inform your...
I don't think it will.
Well, this one, I chose this one,
It depends.
as the starter here.
This is a starter level absurd surrealist
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
Okay, so short sleeve t-shirt. Is there more flower stuff happening?
Sorry, you should know that the name of this painting is The Spirit of Geometry.
I don't think that's true.
No, it's true.
Okay, so I should also say there's like a cute little collar on the shirt
Cute little collar.
that does look like a little daisy petals, kind of.
Ooh,
You know?
yeah.
Very floral outfit.
Yeah, so
Yeah, for
you-
sure.
or like hills drawn by a child, sort of thing. Very, very round. While looking at the painting, the challenge painting, I did find this other one. It's kind of cracking me up. It's this one by Magritte.
That just looks like you drew it.
Yeah,
Wait.
I think that's why it's cracking me up.
I think I know that painting.
Yeah.
I want to say that it's on the cover of a book I have about
It's very
Freud.
good. Yeah, that
A
makes
book
sense.
that's called Funny Paintings to Giggle At.
I wish.
Nathan, you should know that the baby
Mm-hmm.
is like
should know.
facing towards the person and is
Okay.
wearing like nothing except a wrap. It looks like they have like an ace bandage loosely wrapped around their back to the front. It's really... I have
Back
no
to the
idea what it is.
Okay, but they've got an adult person's face.
Yes, and like shoulder length hair.
Ooh, okay. nice.
Shoulder length wavy
interesting.
hair.
Ooh.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
You learn something new every second.
Yeah. And this person looks
That's the Drawfee way.
Yeah, what
It's a
sort of-
Drawfee way.
What sort of facial expressions are they making?
very stern, both of them. Actually, the baby is kind of making that like neutral baby face, you know, in like the first 3 months of baby.
When
they're
you say
awake.
the baby, you mean the baby head?
the baby
or the
head.
baby?
The baby face.
yeah,
body.
the baby face is making a neutral expression, and the person, the adult head, is looking kind of disapproving.
You stop that.
Like, I'm not a fan of this.
What did I tell you about
situation.
switching heads?
I should also say that the on the left side behind the left shoulder is, you know, when you want to draw like drapes or curtains and you kind of do
Never
like
wanted to draw drapes or curtains.
But pretend.
Okay.
you draw it so that it like swoops into where it's tied by a rope and then it goes straight down.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What is?
That's what is.
It's a curtain behind the
It is
left
a
shoulder.
curtain.
Yeah.
Okay. Nathan's like brain broken right now.
Does this make
Let
you think
him
of geometry?
cook.
Yeah.
Like the spirit of geometry.
Yeah, not the
Spirit of-
concept.
Yeah,
of-
the spirit.
Yeah. This is like what it feels like to do geometry. I've done geometry and I felt this.
I don't remember geometry.
It's because you felt this so intensely that it scoured your mind clean.
I should say that
You should.
apparently this museum is at the Tate.
This
The
museum
Tate.
is at the Tate.
This painting
This
is at the
painting.
museum, the
The Tate.
Tate.
Yes. What did I say?
You
I
said the
museum was
is-
at the Tate.
Was at the Tate.
Well, to be fair, the museum is at the Tate.
Yeah,
so
it's true.
It is a museum. I didn't
Incredibly at the Tate.
Yeah, one may say it is.
Like a
lie. Also, this person's shirt,
little
it kind of looks
bandage.
like it's tucked into like a high-waisted pant or skirt. I can't see like too far down, so I can't tell which one it is.
Just to tell that it's a high waist.
high waist.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Nathan. Well, you're Jacob.
Hi, Nathan.
I'm confused.
Wait.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Nathan.
Is
Hi,
this
Nathan.
a surrealist bit?
We're all Nathan. We're all Jacob.
Whoa.
It's like time.
Yeah.
It's all happening at once. We're all the same person.
In that moment, we were Drawfee.
We're all just Drawfee now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm such a fan of this broad-shouldered person. They look so strong.
Yeah. I want them to hold me like a weird baby.
Yeah. I want to be a weird baby.
No.
Wouldn't have to do shit.
Okay, fair.
Just plop me down somewhere.
Who do you think has to do more shit? The person with the baby head or the person with the adult head?
It's got to be the person with the baby head because the baby can't do anything
But
on
what if
its
they
own.
have a baby's brain?
In the baby's head.
In the baby's head, a baby's brain?
You can't fit an adult brain in a baby's head. I feel like that wouldn't fit.
Well, I feel like the adult head is trying to prevent. You know how babies are like always sticking everything in their mouth? Now they're so strong. They're trying to put everything in their mouth.
You're going to put
Figure
that
out what it
baby in
is.
their mouth.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
This baby is so cute.
Yeah, what a cute baby you drew.
What the hell?
Oh, round.
He's just a baby.
It's so cute.
You said to draw. Thank you.
You said draw a baby, and I did.
I
What do you want?
I freaking did it.
Here's
though.
the baby.
Here's the baby.
Looks like the Gerber baby.
Yeah.
Are you the Gerber baby?
Are you the Gerber
Or
baby?
the Gerber baby.
Are you the Gerber baby?
This is a very cute baby. Some babies, not that cute.
Yeah.
Tell him.
Baby.
Don't forget the curtain.
Yeah, don't forget the
Yeah,
curtain.
very
There's only so
important.
many elements. in
Left
this
shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Left shoulder.
Our left?
Our left or
Our
their
left.
Our
Their
left.
right shoulder.
So there's like a curtain that's like this.
Yeah, and that's the only thing in the background.
Good for her.
This artist did not want to keep painting.
They did want to draw a curtain though.
Yeah.
But that was all they wanted
Well,
to
they were
draw.
like, it needs a little bit of, like our hack is that we put in like a gradient or we put in like a circle behind the subject when we don't want to
Yes.
do,
Just curtain.
just curtain.
I'm going to start doing this.
Yeah, surrealist fan art.
We're gonna draw like Naruto in front of one curtain.
One front of one curtain, yeah.
And everyone will clap. I love this like adult-faced Babis.
You know what the baby kind of looks like? You know that baby that's sometimes in, I think it's Looney Tunes? The alien baby? Do you remember that alien baby from Looney Tunes?
I don't.
I don't think I do.
It has the pointy ears.
I don't.
Nathan, you know what I'm
I
talking
feel
about.
like I know what you're talking about, but I can't quite place it.
Nathan did not respond.
I don't. I'm trying to be so careful as I resize this to not move the canvas.
Yeah, thank you for your diligence.
But
Diligence.
I just wanted to, there's not much else. I wasn't sure if there was going to be more stuff. So I made it.
No.
Oh, I do remember that baby.
His name's Mott.
A pointy ear alien baby show.
Yeah.
Baby.
I super don't recognize that baby.
I vaguely
but
remember.
But I like it.
I
And
know
I'm-
the baby.
It's so cute.
I'm glad that I've put you in mind of.
I'd love to be reminded of this baby. Look at this stupid little smile.
That is really cute, actually.
Yeah.
What's the other arm doing?
It's holding the baby.
The other one's flicking a cigarette.
There's like one
the
arm.
baby?
There's one arm that's like touching the shoulder, and then there was one arm that's like holding the butt.
Okay, that's not how I've drawn it. So
That's
Make it work. It doesn't matter.
This one,
Yeah.
he's
That
gonna
one's
he's gonna
free
be doing
for,
like a
football.
like a coochie coo sort of.
The adult's not having it.
And
It's like you're doing, you stop that.
the baby head's like, what, you do this to me all the time when
Yeah,
I'm the baby.
I thought you liked this. I like it when you do it. So why don't you like it when I do it?
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny. I didn't. It wasn't my idea to switch heads, okay? But we're all just trying to make the best of the situation. So coochie coo,
Just coochie coo a little bit,
just
and we
coochie
can
coo
move
a
on.
little bit. Jeez,
You haven't even tried it.
never try anything anymore.
Is this what being an adult means? No more joy in your life? Can't even enjoy a coochie coo?
Coochie Coo doesn't pay the taxes.
Doesn't pay the taxes.
The taxes. We're always paying these damn taxes.
You know how hard I have to work to get this curtain?
There's one curtain.
Coochie Coo doesn't pay the curtains.
You're so ungrateful.
This is why we don't have a second curtain yet. These types of shenanigans.
It does look like it's lecturing.
Just saying all of this with that face. Oh.
I can't invest in coochie coos. The stock market doesn't accept them.
Are they wearing pants? Do we see the pants or what?
We don't know if they're pants
Yeah.
or a dress.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's ambiguous.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like your version, honestly, better than the original. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry to...
Yeah, I'm a surrealist artist now.
Yeah. Sorry to
So-
Magritte.
Magritte.
Oh, it's Magritte.
It is a Magritte.
Oh,
Magritte.
Magritte.
Maybe his painting should have been Magritte instead of Mafine.
Yeah, have you tried doing ma better?
Okay. Is there anything else?
No, that is literally all the elements.
Okay. Well,
All right. So it's in there. I put it in there. If
right,
you want
let's-
to open that folder and then click the eyeball on the Nathan.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
truly something.
Something about the baby looks like I don't know how to say this, like a balding YouTuber. It looks like he's about to lecture me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of get what you mean.
Sorry, balding YouTubers.
Here are all the reasons why the new Zelda will be bad, actually.
Got the cheeks out like, I'm getting mad about
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah,
This-
it's just this. The thumbnail is just this
Yeah.
face, and then don't believe the hype or
Yeah.
something.
This is
Yeah. Why Zelda could never be the protagonist.
This is good.
And then the baby is all women who see the thumbnail.
help.
Not again.
Um,
Great job, Nathan.
well, that's really good.
I like yours. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, this one's got better
It's
energy to it.
cute.
Yeah.
They're sort of. I think they're in the same surrealist like
Yeah.
baby play group. It's like a play group for parents and babies who got their heads switched.
Yeah.
In the incident.
If I was going to get lectured by a baby with an adult's body, I definitely want yours
Yeah.
instead of the other one.
I feel like yours just wants what's best for me.
Yeah. And I just want Jacob to draw.
Please.
Oh, I want to draw.
Okay. A general overview of this piece
Okay.
is that it's a bird in a suit running away from a bird in a suit. And the bird in the suit, the second one, he looks a little surprised to be there.
The chasing
The chasing-
bird.
Yeah.
The chasing bird seems a little like, whoa.
Do you?
Like doesn't know why it's chasing.
Well, it probably just saw another bird in a suit and was like, "Hey, do you know what's going on?" And the first bird in the suit was like, "God, leave me alone."
Get away from me!
They're like, oh my god, it's a bird in a suit.
Ah, that's scary.
I mean, it's like the second one could be being chased.
Oh, maybe it's all birds in suits chasing birds in suits all the way back.
It's a
We
rat
just don't-
race.
Because they're like
But
running
it's
around a corner.
But it's birds.
Bird race.
Bird race.
They're running around the outside corner of a building. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or like a
so
wall.
we don't see
yeah.
what's behind the second bird.
It
No.
could be anything, even a third
Even
bird.
a third bird.
Yeah.
Or a
Third
truck.
bird.
So they could
Or a
be being
truck.
chased. I want to say
Bird's only natural enemy, trucks.
the hands are like a combination of bird talons and human hands.
Nice.
Oh,
Just true.
no.
He just drew
I know. I was trying to get it out before it was done,
but
but
we were just too funny.
We were doing bits.
I never like to interrupt the bit.
You know how we get with bits.
With our little bits and jokes.
Oh yeah. There's a talon.
Yeah.
But they have like a human amount of fingers.
So 5.
Yeah.
That's a good amount.
You know, I
Yeah.
never like to tell you too many details, but you know, a human
A
amount.
human amount. Sort of the standard human amount.
Yeah, standard human amounts of 5 each.
Yeah, like
These are bird
fingernail
furries.
talons. Burfies.
Burfy.
Are you a burfie? Are you a furry or a burfie?
Not a Furby though.
Yeah, not a Furby. You stop that.
That's completely different. And this bird's just gonna be like,
Are there Furby furries?
I want to say, and you don't have to include this, but these birds have long necks.
Oh,
long neck
okay.
birds.
Let's
Kind
rethink.
of like geese, but they're not geese.
Rethink everything then. Why don't we?
I'm sorry.
Well, that's
Kind
fine.
of like
I'm
geese,
here
but not geese. Like a crane. A crane's kind of like a goose, but it's not a goose.
Nathan, you're so right, dude. Is it like a crane?
Judging by the beak, I would say no, because the beak is really short.
Okay.
Short beak.
Short beak,
You
long
just
neck.
weren't going to tell me
beak.
about the short beak.
I want a
I'd
bird with a short beak and
I'd
a
like to let you go.
long neck.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of bird this is.
It's an absurd bird.
A short
Long neck
beak,
bird.
long neck. How long are the beaks on a swan?
Keep going around.
Ooh,
Get the
yeah.
head over here.
Oh my goodness.
I just had some space over here that I thought. And they've got short beaks, so it's just like, ah!
Oh, it's cute.
Oh.
This is really good.
I feel like the short beak makes it seem so much less panicked.
Yeah, like he's just doing a little.
How do you panic with a beak so short?
How do you panic with a beak so short?
You don't.
I think
You're
we
always
go
calm.
up. We go up more.
Yeah.
You just make the mouth hole bigger.
Mouth hole bigger.
Or just put the panic in the eye.
Yeah, I never said anything about eye size.
Well, remember, it's the second bird that's panicking, right? The bird that's being chased is. How do they feel about being chased?
Well, the bird that's chasing, I think, was confused.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, he's like standing on one foot. One foot is backwards up in the air, and then his two hands are coming out like whoa. And
Oh,
then
he's
he's
doing
making
like a
that.
whoa?
He's
Like-
making a very.
He's hitting the whoa.
He's hitting a whoa.
He's hitting the whoa. He's also making an expression that's very much. If Jacob thinks of me and my facial expressions, he will think of this one first.
Is it like the blank face or like the confused, like wall-eyed face? Squinty face?
It's this face.
Oh, the Todd from Mario special.
Yes. Yeah.
But without lips, how do you have to express that with beak. Very exciting.
Very thrilling.
And Jacob will have to express that expression with a beak.
Simply using only beak.
Let's watch and see what he does. Are the legs human leg or bird leg?
Human.
Human legs.
Yeah. They're dressed very fancy, I have to say.
Ooh, fancy birds.
I believe this illustrator did these in like the early 1900s.
Interesting.
Oh, well, I'm not going to reflect that, I don't think.
You don't have to.
This is sort of the reboot, the modern reboot
Yeah.
for Netflix.
It's a cheeky comedy now. It's a bit subversive of what the original was, you know?
Yeah.
You know, because it's more modern.
a little tongue in cheek, or should I say tongue in beak?
Oh, that's that humor we're talking about right there.
The dramatic angle you have on this pose is really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. I want it to really capture that leg should be going back. You don't run with the same arm and leg forward at the same time.
I mean, it's a
That's
bird. Maybe they're
freaking
just
crazy.
stupid.
Yeah, it's true. He is a bird. He does have a bird brain.
Yeah. Bird doesn't even know how to run.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's not just walking calmly in his nice ass suit.
I have to say that Jacob did a better job posing these people than this artist, because this artist kind of made them look like they're teetering.
Look, we're better than a lot of artists.
Yeah.
People need to accept that.
Yeah, we too will be in the Louvre one day.
Yeah, where's our museum?
We're better than a lot of legendary artists from the past.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we do these challenges, is to prove that fact.
Be real. Some of them suck. we just celebrate them because they're old.
No one has the heart to tell. It's like they're dead, so we can't tell them that they're bad. But we all know. We know
I'm
the
allowed.
ones.
I went to art school.
You look at them and you're like, they didn't They weren't that good.
They didn't know what a bird in a suit running would look like.
They just knew the right people.
Whenever Drawfee ends, it will be the dates on our art movement will be, 2014 to 20 whatever. It will be the start and end of the drawism.
Drawism. That's
Because we're kind of surreal, like Dadaism is.
yeah. For anyone who's unfamiliar with Dadaism, that was a joke about Dadaism.
Yeah, it was really funny.
It's a little
Thank
joke
you.
about Dadaism.
Thank you.
So
I went to art
I've
school.
always wanted to make an art movement.
We can do it. We're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the building. They're coming around the corner of a building, you said?
Yeah, like the outside corner. It's kind of like
Yeah.
he's running alongside the corner of a building, and then the other bird is by a different building that's in the background.
Oh,
What?
that's not going to be depicted
That's-
here either.
That's different. It's different now.
I mean,
Yeah, we
okay,
changed it. It's
honestly,
different now.
If you had like stopped the wall that the bird is running next
Stop
to,
the wall.
it's running by his back, and then
Stop
you
the
just continued
violence.
that horizontal line, that would be the exact placement of this. I just noticed that there's a tangent in this piece, and it's driving me nuts.
Ooh.
That's so surrealist.
That's so amateur.
Yeah, I would never. And yet here I am, not in a museum.
Wow. They don't even know what they're doing over there, the museum art pickers.
Yeah.
They're just picking any old picture.
Yeah.
So then this bird chasing around the corner. I think it's like a misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. And he's chasing him, but to like tell him that he doesn't need to run. But really, he should just stop chasing him.
Stop the running. Stop the running.
Does this one have...
Oh my God. I only just discovered that the image that I was using to tell you what was in this piece is actually a crop of the full piece.
Oh.
Oh no. What the hell?
And at the top of it, there's a hand coming out of the building, a human hand, and it's huge, and it seems like it's holding a bug. That's wild.
These two guys are like having a whole thing in like bird. They're like little bird lawyers, and then this giant hand is like, "You want to see a cool bug?"
Yo, check this
Yeah,
out.
Bella, look, a worm.
All right. Well, the piece I have in this PSD is not the full image, but I will
Wow.
put the full image in the episode.
In the episode.
In the episode.
It's going to be in the episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're not pictured building hand holding bug.
Yeah. Pan up. there's a guy holding a bug.
There's also like a weird bug at the bottom.
Bugs at the top, bugs at the bottom.
Yeah.
I think that's
bugs all the way down.
I think that's kind of implied, you know?
Yeah.
Like
You
the
get
way
that
the
from
way
this.
you've drawn this, Jacob, I think that like if you were to tell me that there was a bug at the top and bottom,
If you had to guess what was above and below this scene, what would you say?
I would say bug and another bug, but being held by giant hand coming out of this building.
You understand art.
It's like, wait.
Do both birds have the same sized beak?
Big ass hand.
No. The bird in the back is a different bird than the bird in the front.
What?
Yeah.
Does it also have long neck?
Not quite as long.
Not quite as long neck.
Less.
See, these are
This one looks more, and it's not.
the questions.
But it looks more like a toucan.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Is this Tuca and Birdie?
Oh.
Yeah, kind of.
Is that what this is?
Might be.
It's got
Good
the
show.
bugs.
It's got the bugs.
There's bugs inside Riku.
They
What?
put bugs in him.
They put bugs in Riku. What?
What?
It's from Kingdom Hearts. That is
Before
a
we
quote from Kingdom
Another
Hearts.
surrealist masterpiece.
Yeah.
we watched some out of context clips from Kingdom Hearts before we started recording
Yeah.
episodes
And then it
today.
became weirdly applicable.
To get us in the mood.
Yeah.
Did someone say the door to darkness?
It's wide stance.
And he's just kind of like, hey, wait.
We don't.
Wait, no, it's a misunderstanding. I wanted to have hair like this.
Yeah.
because, you know,
Ooh.
this is my art, okay? It doesn't have to be
Yeah, it's just based on the description.
Yeah.
based on. He has both hands up. So this hand is
He has
also coming around.
Bugs in him.
I don't mean to bug you. That's a little joke. Please stop running. I'm very tired. But also, look, there are bugs above us and below us.
How is it that I'm the one you're scared of when there's bugs above and below us?
This would be a street, obviously.
Obviously.
And there would be, you know, more like buildings and shit
Yeah.
over here.
Like a Staples.
This drawing is so fun. The staples, yeah.
That's the gist.
Yep. It sure is.
Yeah.
This was a fun drawing to do. I'm glad you gave me this prompt.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. See what I mean by the teetering?
This is not a bird.
That looks
That's
like
a
a
bird. He has a beak.
dinosaur.
That's like a dinosaur bird.
yeah.
That looks more like a freaking weasel or something. And this is a pigeon. This is a pigeon.
What? No.
Look at that head. That's a pigeon.
No.
And this is a freaking weasel or something.
That's not a weasel. Look at his long beak.
It's like a dinosaur bird.
Yeah.
I do like this piece.
I
Yes.
really like it. It's by Max Ernst.
There is a pretty bad tangent there, but it is,
Yeah.
This one,
yeah.
Maybe that's on purpose.
the elbow
Yeah.
to wall tangent.
Yeah, that's the real surrealism.
And I like this
Yeah.
pose. It looks like he's Frankenstein chasing
Yeah,
him.
that's why I said he's like teetering.
He looks so whimsical.
He's teeter-tottering.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max Ernst made this piece. He went on to do some freaking wild paintings. He did a bunch of birdmen. He had like a series of birdmen.
Those were his OCs.
Yeah. He was just really into it for a while. Like birdmen etchings or something. It's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That rules.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I do like yours so much.
I like it too.
Yeah,
I feel like there's really a story here.
This is the reboot.
You tell me what the story is, viewer.
Yeah.
I'd like to know. Thanks for listening.
Leave it in the comments, please.
I want Karina to draw now.
Yay.
Fine.
Yeah.
Karina.
That's me.
I'm looking at it again, and I don't know where I'm going to start. I'm sorry. Are you ready for your piece?
Yeah.
I'm going to give a general overview of what's
start
happening.
with the general overview, and then we can piece by piece.
Okay. So on the left side, there's like a dark doorway, and coming out of it is a hunched over man with skinny legs, with his tongue coming out, going like, whoa.
Nice.
And his hands are reaching forward. He's actually kind of doing this feel pose.
Okay.
And he's reaching towards another tall bird who's also going, whoa, with his tongue.
This just sounds like two bros who that's how they greet each other.
Yeah, they're
But
saying.
the bird is very small. I mean, he's like tall, but he only comes up to the dude's waist.
A tall, small bird.
He's
And then
tall, but
on-
only comes up to his waist.
On the back
What's
of the
tall for a bird?
on the back of the bird
on the back of the bird.
is a long man in a top hat who's very small.
A long
A long man in a top
small,
hat who's
long
very
man.
small.
but long.
And then behind all of them on the right side is a really long cat with a human's face.
When you
And
say
then-
a really long cat, you mean just like all proportionally long, or like certain parts are long?
Long body, long legs, long
Okay.
tail,
Long-
short ears,
short ears.
Short ears.
short head.
Okay, so it's
And
got a
then-
cat's head but a human's face on
Yes.
the cat. So it's
Yeah.
okay.
And then floating in the center at the top is like when you're in high school and you start doodling a character's head, and then you don't like how it's coming out, so you never drew the mouth, but you did circle it for later.
Yeah.
You know that?
For later.
No, I've never done that, but I get what you're saying.
It's for
Okay,
later.
so
The
there's
circle
that.
means it's for later.
Yeah.
There's the bird.
Yeah, I
I'm
can
blocking it
start
all
over.
in.
I was
I'm
just
blocking it all in.
I just
and then
wanted to
there's,
tell
like,
you
a
all the elements at
long
once.
man.
Small,
Long but small.
Long but
yes,
small.
That's a given. Okay.
He has very good posture. The man on the back of the bird.
Noted.
Yeah.
And the bird is going,
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
man is also going.
but not the tall man.
No, the tall man kind of looks like, what the hell is happening here?
He's the audience surrogate.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm the tall man.
And the cat man's kind of into it.
Oh,
The
okay.
long cat man.
He's got like a little smirk.
He's
going
not
on.
fully into it, but he's kind of into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Long cat into it.
Yeah. I should say that the bird and the man are standing like pinned straight up.
I thought you said they were doing this field pose.
The man on the left is doing a field pose where he's like
Okay.
reaching out towards the bird.
I thought they were. Oh, okay.
But the bird and the man on the back of the bird are like perfect posture.
I can do this.
What is perfect bird posture? We have to determine that.
Yeah.
I think Karina just got it in one right there.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
does look like pretty perfect bird posture.
Okay.
He's going honk.
He's going noot noot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Pingu.
He's Pingu. He's a tall Pingu. He's like a Pingu mixed with a chocobo.
Now I would
Finally.
ride that
In this drawing, not in the reference
if you
art.
catch my drift.
Is the bird holding out its hands, or did I imagine that?
Its bird does not have hands. The bird has long, skinny legs, and he's doing like, yeah, his like front leg is perfectly straight, but his back leg's like a little bent, like he stepped into it, you know?
Oh, it really stepped in it this time.
The bird stepped in it?
Yeah,
Or the
it's
man?
like he stepped. The
Oh,
bird
okay.
stepped.
One small step for
Yeah.
bird.
For bird.
One giant leap.
I should say too
bird.
that this piece it looks like a pencil sketch, so a lot of things are just like shaded in. There's not like there's not a lot of detail.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're not getting into any folds of
And yet,
clothing.
you gave me so much to work with.
Oh, there's so many elements here.
Oh, yeah.
I like this bird.
I like the
this
bird.
that I drew.
This bird's absurd.
You ever draw just a real bird?
You drew like a
Okay.
cute flamingo.
I think that's what you described to me. Long man.
I don't know what this bird actually is.
Long man, small man.
Yeah, long, small man.
Is
He
it
has a normal sized human head.
the man is long.
The man is long, but the head
is normal.
Okay.
Long man with normal head.
Small.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about the cat. I thought we were talking about the cat.
What?
I thought we were talking
That's
about the
the
cat.
cat. We're talking about the man. You just described the man.
Okay, the man.
The man is not a cat.
the man that's riding the bird is very long, but
Yes.
his head is normal proportion.
So it's
Okay.
the same.
That's what you said.
That's what you said.
Okay, good. And he's wearing a top hat.
Yeah, that much I got.
Like everything is proportionally long on this
Interesting.
man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Inch. Resting.
Very interesting. This says a lot about us as a society.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is commentary.
The long man represents the long arm of the law.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought the long man was the audience surrogate.
Well, we obey the laws. Therefore,
We made the laws.
we participate in
I
society.
didn't make any laws.
I made
None?
the laws.
What about the Drawfee laws?
I made 2 to make up for Nathan's lack of contribution.
Yeah, I was sick that day. The law make day.
where everyone got to make one law.
Everyone got to make one law.
But you could use your law to undo another person's law if you wanted.
Yeah, which seems kind of petty, but a lot of people did that.
Yeah. I should say about this man's face is that since it's like a pencil sketch, his eyes are in shadow, but you can clearly see his nose and his mouth kind of going like,
I'll just
Going like, So he's
Like, I don't
he's
know about
less
this.
into it. Okay, he's not as into it as the cat
Yeah.
man.
yeah.
Man cat or cat man?
I don't
He's more cat than man.
Yeah, he's a cat. Which way does it? If he's more cat than man, is he a cat man or is he a man cat? In which position do you place the thing that it is most of? Because
I kind of-
Spider-Man is more man than spider,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I kind
Batman is more man than bat.
So he's a man cat. He's
think he's a
mostly
man
cat,
cat.
Yeah.
but he's got a little bit of man.
a little bit of man.
He was
Yeah.
bit by a
this guy
radioactive
wearing?
man.
Other than the hat, I already have the hat.
you don't really see because it's all just like shaded in with pencil.
Okay.
He's naked.
So the only thing you can definitely see that he's wearing is a hat. I should say the bent over man has a very detailed old man face.
Okay.
Censor bar. Good.
It's long like the rest of them.
Yeah. It's hanging off the sides.
Is this allowed?
It's censored. So yeah.
Our lawyers
got
say
in
it's
the-
censored.
It
so it's
got in
fine.
the way otherwise.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like he's wearing a towel.
Yeah, it's a towel.
It's just a towel.
It's just a towel.
He just got out of the shower
Okay.
and he was riding his bird back into his bedroom.
He's reading a newspaper. Here's his nipples. And here's the belly button.
Oh.
Long belly button.
Yeah, like the rest of him. Okay, detailed old man face. To like an elf.
I just
Is he wearing anything?
who the old man?
Yeah.
Let's see. The old man. Here's the thing. You can tell that whatever he's wearing has sleeves, and that he's also wearing a thing on top of that ends at his shoulders.
What kind of flower do the sleeves look like?
It looks like, okay,
I have more questions.
he's
Sorry.
wearing like skin tight arms, and it's like he's wearing leggings.
He's wearing skin tight arms.
He's wearing skin tight sleeves on his arms, and then like leggings, like skin tight leggings. But then on top of that, he's wearing like a leotard.
Okay.
So you can see like the line around like the shoulders and around the neck, and then around like his hip joints.
Is he smiling?
He's going.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going. And his
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he has a lot of eye wrinkles. He has very tiny ears. He's got eyebrow wrinkles, and he's bald.
And he just wants to wooloo with his
Yeah.
best friend, the bird.
I should say his tongue is very long,
Oh.
along with the bird's tongue is very long.
Do you think they're going to kiss?
Kind of looks like they're trying, but they're missing. But it
Taken
really
moments
looks like they're
before-
going together.
I mean, I bet they'll reach each other eventually.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
exactly what it looks like.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Never the two shall meet.
They're just going too fast.
It's their curse.
It's like the inflatable tube men,
Yeah.
but it's their tongue men.
Tungaman. Tungaman.
In French.
I like it.
Thank you.
So, in looking up more information about this artist just now, I realized that
This is a crop.
Yeah, there's actually several bugs.
she did a painting of the artist who did Jacob's painting.
Ooh.
Whoa.
It's all connected.
Fan art.
She did a portrait of Max Ernst, and it is very funny because she made him look like someone from Whoville.
Oh.
Maybe that's how he looked.
But it also looks like he's carrying like a lantern that has the spirit of a horse in it. It's great.
The spirit
love
of
that.
a how it sorry.
What? You never seen that shit before?
I've never seen the spirit of a horse. I've seen the movie Spirit, which is about a horse. Is it the he's holding a DVD copy of
Like a DVD copy of Spirit.
Yeah, I guess that is what he's holding is a lantern with the spirit of a horse
You
inside.
Yeah.
That is
you
a-
argue with me that is
Yeah.
not the spirit
No,
of a horse in there.
now that I've seen it,
Now you
I
understand.
think that was the best way you could have
Very
described it.
interesting. Very much to think about.
It's just like it's just a little horse inside a lantern.
It's just a little horse.
But yeah,
What makes it a spirit of a horse?
it's just sort of, shadowy and small.
It's a doormat.
The thing about the way that Karina has posed this man, it looks like he's like, if you take the tongue out, it looks like the kind of pose that you do when your toddler is trying to walk for the first time and you're like worried they're gonna fall and hit their head on something. You get like really low and you put your arms all the way out.
Yeah. Like, oh, no.
No, don't fall.
See, to me, it looks like he's about to do a big jump.
Oh yeah.
He's about to pull
He's about to launch himself forward
You got to understand, he's like so horny.
for this bird.
What?
And if his tongue touches the bird's tongue, he's going to jump.
Okay.
That's it. He's going in. But so far, it hasn't happened. So he's waiting.
Yeah. Also, the perspective on this door in the picture is whack. It's great.
Interesting.
Yeah. You don't have to incorporate that. I just wanted to state it. Nothing about this image makes sense. Oh, I also forgot that on the back of the cat, there is a star that you can half see.
We haven't even got to the cat
A
yet.
star?
I know.
Like a star symbol or a star in space?
Like
Like the sun.
Or like a pop star.
like
Yeah.
someone stuck a "Congrats, you did it" gold star on the back of this cat. And you can see half of it.
it's a JoJo.
Yeah.
The cat's a JoJo.
The cat's a JoJo. Wow.
Okay, so the cat is long.
Yeah.
The
The cat is so long, the head is normal.
Okay, the head is
Other than the
normal.
fact that it is a
A person's head.
yeah.
Well, it's a cat's head with a person's face, right?
yeah. Well, it
And the
looks,
face is kind of into it.
yeah.
He's
there's
kind
a
of
little
into
smirk
it.
that's going on. Here's the thing about the transition of human head to cat.
Okay.
Is that it's kind of a tingle situation. That it kind of looks like it might be like a costume hood with cat ears on it.
That's fun.
Also, the face is very detailed. Again, with lots of eye bags
Oh, he's an old
and
man
luscious
cat.
lips.
It's old Deuteronomy.
Kind of.
This episode is not free of Cats 2019.
It almost was. But
I
you
didn't
said
say
it.
it.
You said it.
I
Nathan.
said it. Listen, we spent all this time talking about a cat with a human's face.
And I didn't say it.
You think I'm not gonna?
We
I'm
all
the
showed
one.
admirable restraint.
And I did not.
And you said, I'm just going to say it.
I ruined it for everyone. So
Now it goes in the playlist.
Yeah.
Does the playlist exist?
If someone's made it, it exists.
I think someone's made it.
Okay.
The cat is sitting on its butt, I should say.
Well,
Too.
I mean,
Yeah.
as opposed to what?
It's like standing or like loafing.
I hate this thing.
Wow.
I hate this nasty freak.
It's a room of nasty freaks.
I made him bad with just that one line.
You
I'm not
did.
erasing it.
I should say that the tail,
Like a cat.
the tail of the cat is curling back towards the old man, like along the bottom of the piece.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like an underline.
That's good composition.
No, it isn't. Don't say that.
I think it's good.
Don't lie to people.
I
There are artists that watch this and they're trying to learn.
well,
Are you not learning, artist?
I think this is very educational. This is edutainment.
So then the last element in this piece is
the
for you,
head.
Karina.
The face that
It's
doesn't have a mouth in
Yeah.
a circle.
It draw like a 3/4 turned towards the left of the piece, but he's looking at us with his eyes. The head becomes an upside down tornado.
Okay.
Upside down tornado?
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, and then there's no mouth.
So like a Devo hat.
Oh.
It kind of looks like he's wearing a tinfoil hat cone thing.
But on the bottom.
Oh, the top becomes a tornado.
Yeah, the top becomes a
the
tornado.
bottom.
The chin, there's just like a normal chin,
Normal.
but there's no mouth. And there's also no ear, and there's no back of the head.
And there's
Oh.
a circle around it.
Yeah, like they've circled it a lot, being like,
I'm going to
I like
finish
this.
this.
Yeah. Finish this
Remember
later.
to finish this later.
I'm a big fan of this piece. I also only just noticed that there's like little circles on the floor, but they have like a shadow, and I have no idea what the point of that is. It's great. This piece is really weird.
Artist was just vibing. I respect that.
Yeah.
Absolutely just vibing. Drawing all our OCs in a room.
Yeah.
And
I'm
all
gonna
our
go
OCs
home and
are
do
these
that.
weird freaks.
Yeah, draw all your Neopets recreating this scene.
Yo, yeah, everyone draw your OCs recreating the scene.
The nose is really long, I just noticed on this person too.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're beautiful.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Why'd you give me a look?
They're very beautiful.
Kind of.
And that's all the elements here.
You said there were some circles.
Yeah. Like there are little balls in the hallway and they got a shadow.
Hall balls.
I should also say that there is like a horizontal line that makes it look like they're all like hanging out in an apartment hallway together. Yeah, exactly. And they've like come to this man's room
this.
to say hi. They're here for the
this
party.
is odd. This is
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it
would
is.
say it's
We'll say it.
a bit surreal.
It
Yeah.
might,
A
it's
little-
a bit surreal.
A little
frame.
surreal.
Horizon line. Okay, finished. This is what you described to me.
Yes.
Yeah, it
It
is.
sure is. This is a piece by Leonora Carrington.
Wow, you really weren't far off, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close.
You were like really close, actually.
Yeah, you just made it fit the wider
I just did it in
frame.
my style.
You did it for YouTube.
Yeah.
You see
What
what,
the
I mean?
heck?
You see what I mean about this feel pose, though?
Yeah, it is the Spiel pose.
It really is.
Yeah. And also the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take your favorite Drawfee characters and draw them in this pose.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
This is a friend group. Or
Yeah.
your OCs.
I demand
I'll draw
to
the
see
Draw
it.
Detective Squad.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Jancy will be the disapproving floating head.
Or you can do it like this.
Great job, everyone. These are some wonderful works of art.
Yeah. I think surrealist art is good, actually.
Yes.
If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe so that we can see it and then we can do it again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you want to see us do it again or do something else, you can write it in the comments below. We will read it and maybe we will take it as a suggestion for a future episode. And to ensure that we have future episodes, consider supporting our Patreon, patreon.com/Drawfee. You can also watch us draw more nonsense, but live on twitch.tv/Drawfee.
Live surreal experience.
Live
Yes.
Surreal Experience, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Mondays. And we have some not so surreal merch. They're too real. At our DFTBA store, all the links are in the description.
Yeah, they're at the other wing of the museum.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah.
That's it. We're out.
We're sorry.
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 Ooh.